me feel your love again. Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two of us and we can stay up all night. Kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel like.
Hey, it's JJ and I'm back with another tutorial, and this time we are testing the Blue Blood by Jeffree Star. You'll see me creating some kind of cat halo eye while playing with the Blue Blood for the first time here, and I'll also be sharing my thoughts about it as I go through since I've been using it a lot since I filmed this. Okay, I'm starting with the shade I'm Cold, and it's a soft powder blue, actually the perfect pastel blue shade, and I've used it as my transition shade about the crease. And I always like to start with a light shade for my transition and make sure it's really blended well so all the other shades will go smoothly on top of it. The palette is amazing really. You have mattes, you have shimmery shades, pressed pigments of all blue and peachy tones. It's just a really unique palette. I mean, I didn't expect nothing less from Jeffree Star. But the packaging, oh my god, blow my mind. I'm such a sucker for cute packaging, and this one is so cool and luxurious. Really a piece of art. Next, I'm using the shade Blue Blood, and this is the darker version of I'm Cold. It's again a gorgeous pastel blue, and they go together so well. Placed it right in the crease area and blend it up a bit to connect with the I'm Cold and just make a seamless transition. I've used like a tiniest amount only because I'll be adding more later on. These mattes are so buttery and soft and they blend like a dream. I'm feathering the shade very lightly towards the end of my brow to create a cat eye effect. Now I'm going in with the shade Undertaker on a flat synthetic brush and placing it in the inner and outer part of my lid, leaving the center blank. Then with a fluffier brush, I'm blending it up with Blue Blood in the crease and just adding a bit more at a time to intensify the color. And there is some fallout, so I wiped it off before it became too messy and just continue building and blending the inner and outer part. It's such a unique, rich, dark blue shade. Really never seen anything like it before. And I've added some translucent powder to catch all the fallout, so I can just wipe it off later and it's like nothing happened. There is a lot of fallout with this palette, just so you know. I'm honestly not bothered so much with it, but I do prefer when there is less fallout since I like doing my face first. And just some more blending because, well, it's never enough. I had no plan whatsoever with this look. I just wanted to play with the palette and try as many shades as possible. So excuse me for having too many steps with this eye look. I'll have lots of simple looks posted soon as well with this palette, so don't forget to subscribe. Once I'm happy with the blend, I'm taking a small flat brush and with the Undertaker, I'm just making a tiny line to connect the inner and outer part just to mark where I want my center shade to end. Then I'm going again with the shade Blue Blood and blending it into the crease to make a nice transition with the Undertaker. Next, I'm taking the pressed pigment in Ocean Ice and ever so slightly just pressing it on both sides of the blank space to add a bit of blue sparkle. Then I'm taking the NYX Can't Stop One Stop Concealer, it's my current favorite, and covering the center of the lid up to the line that I created with the Undertaker. Spritzing my brush with Pixi Makeup Setting Spray and going in with the shade Cullinan for the center of my lid. It's a blinding diamond white, so stunning. I've never seen such an intensely pigmented white shade. Having darker shades on the inner and outer corner and a light one in the center will create a halo eye. And usually it's more round in shape, but I wanted like a cat halo eye, so here it is. Next, I'm taking the shade Deceased, and it is one of my favorite shades in the palette, and I'm using it to make a transition between the stark white and the darker shades by placing it on the edges between the Cullinan and Undertaker with Ocean Ice on top. I'm not dragging the color, just gently tapping it until it seems blended. Then I'm taking Cullinan again and also gently tapping over top of the Deceased so it all blends together and you can tell where one shade starts and other ends. Brushing off the bake with a fallout and going back in with a Blue Blood with a small blending brush to, let's say, connect the dots. Comment down below what you think of this palette. You want it? You got it? I really like it. It's so pigmented and easy to blend, and it's just different in every way. I mean, there is so much out there, so coming up with a unique product is not easy at all. For the lower lashes, I'm using the Undertaker first closely to my lash line and then buffing it out with a Blue Blood. To highlight my brow bone and in the corners, I'm using, of course, the shade Cullinan. And then just some mascara and lashes, and we are done with this eye look. I cannot wait to show you all the other looks I filmed with this palette. I'm so into blue shades now, and this got me to be super creative. For highlight, I wanted something white and holographic, so I used this Wet n Wild one. I don't remember the shade name, but everything will be listed down below in the description box as always. To complement this intense look, going in with a nude Coloupop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Magic Wand, and using half a bottle to set everything in its place. Give it a thumbs up if you like this look, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more tutorials. And also, if there is anything you'd like me to do a tutorial on, just let me know in the comments. Love ya, bye!
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand got you